Alright guys, so if you take a look at my team, obviously this is not the best looking team right here, and I'll explain why it is. I mean, if you read the title of the video, you can probably guess why. But today, I am doing a pack and play. I haven't done a pack and play, I think, at all this year. I think this is the first pack and play that I've actually done, and the rules of the pack and play are pretty simple. Opening up a 20-pack bundle, and I can only use cards on my team from that bundle. So I can't use Mike Trout unless I pull Mike Trout. I can't use Cody Bellinger unless I pull Cody Bellinger, so on and so forth. Only guys from the pack are eligible to be put on the squad. So today, the guy I'm actually playing is a guy that I made a video with a couple weeks ago. He's one of the top players in MLB The Show. His name is Kyle. He goes by Your Friend Kyle, Kyle Next Door. His links are going to be in the description again. But him and I recorded that video, and we had an agreement to record at a later date once he got his PC and all of his equipment all set up for recording. So his stuff is all set up. It looks great. His overlay looks really good. His audio and video is all really solid. So if you didn't go check out Kyle's channel before, I highly recommend you go check it out right now. His links are in the description. Go show him some love. Go tell him I sent you. And he's going to be posting this video on his channel as well, so you can see who he pulls and take a look at how his packs go. So today, we're doing the pack and play. I hope I pull some diamonds because that would actually be pretty fun. Alright, so I've purchased my 20-pack bundle. We obviously get one gold player item from the topper of the bundle, so we will get to use whoever I pull out of this pack. I really hope it's a position player and not a starting pitcher, but let's go ahead and see who we get out of the pack. Please be a position player. David Robertson. All right, well, at least we get a closing pitcher. At least we know we get a guy who can actually, you know, be decent out of the bullpen. All right, so we got a gold relief pitcher. Now let's go ahead and open up these packs and see if I get anybody useful right here. Nothing really too good in the first pack. John Lamb and Paul Sewald. I don't even know who this guy is, but we're going to go ahead and add him to the bullpen and just kind of, you know, make it happen here. Oh, wait, this guy's a starter. All right. John Lamb into the rotation. The rest of the guys will keep at the commons. 19 packs left. Are we going to get anybody good here? More bronzes. Alcides Escobar. So far, Alcides Escobar is our shortstop. Williams. Okay, the rest of them are just commons. I'm not going to add a bunch of commons in. I'm just going to worry about the bronzes and the silvers and stuff. Hopefully, I'll have enough. I should. Okay, we got a gold equipment and a couple bronze players. Starling Castro for second base. Okay, so we do have our middle infield set as of right now. And then Mike Leake, will go ahead and add him to the starting rotation. He's a 72. Perfect. Fernando Salas, not really going to worry about him. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next pack. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Give me something good. I haven't gotten a silver yet. We got James Pazos. So we got a lefty in the bullpen now. We'll go ahead and put him right here. So he's in there. Hector Santiago. Ooh, Keston Hira. I actually have this guy going up to a silver in the roster update. So I'm going to throw him on my bench for now. And that's actually a pretty solid little pickup. All right. 16 packs remaining. Come on, baby. Give me a gold or something. Jesse Winker. Tomas Telis. All right, we'll go Winker in left field just because we have a spot for him right now. All right, so Jesse's in there. Then we've got 15 packs to go, so we're only a fourth of the way through the packs. We got a silver. Let's go. We got Caleb Smith. So we got our first silver player. He's going to be a starting pitcher. We're going to throw Caleb Smith right here in the rotation. Perfect. Tyler O'Neill, we'll go ahead and add him to the bench for now and then figure out what we want to do with him after that. Richard Blair will go right here. He's in the bullpen. All right, so we got 3 bronzes out of that one and a silver. Or no, 2 bronzes and a silver. What do we got here? Ooh, another silver. There we go. Yordan Alvarez. Big time pop. Look at that power over there. That's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and add him to the lineup. We'll put him in right field for now. We'll maybe move Jesse Winker after that. All right, so we got a big time silver bat in there. That's pretty good. More packs. We got Clay Buckles. We'll go ahead and add him to the rotation here. So we've got 4 out of 5 starting pitchers sets. All right, I'm not going to worry about the commons right now. 12 packs remaining. Come on, give me something silver. Ooh, Ryan Zimmerman for first base. There we go. A little bit more pop in the lineup. I like that a lot. All right. Denison Lamet, 70 overall starting pitcher. We'll go ahead and fill out the rotation with him. Perfect. A couple more common relievers. Not going to worry about them right now. Who we got? Another silver. Robinson Chirinos. That is the perfect guy to have at the catcher for a pack and play. He's a beast with big time power. He's one of the best budget catchers you can pick up, I think. All right. The rest of these guys I'm not even going to worry about. 10 packs to go. We're only halfway done with the packs, man. We've got a long way to go here. Oh my god, let's go! We pulled a diamond in a pack and play. Yes! Please be a position player. Who's it gonna be? 305 home runs, 772 RBIs, 905 OPS, 33.9 WAR. We got a Yankee. It's got to be Judge. Is it Judge or Stanton? No, it's got to be Stanton. This is Giancarlo Stanton, boys. This is Giancarlo Stanton right now. Here we go. Bring him in there. Let's go, baby. We pulled Stanton in the pack and play. 85 overall. He is definitely making his way into my outfield. Let's freaking go, man. Yes. Add to lineup. We're going to put him in there for Jesse Winker. We can throw Jesse Winker or Tyler O'Neill back in there at some point. So he is going to be in the starting lineup. That's perfect. Nice. We also got a bronze Ronald Guzman. We'll go ahead and put him on the bench for now and see what we can do with him. All right. 9 packs to go. We pulled freaking Stanton, dude. I'll make some stubs back off of these packs, too. Manuel Margot. We'll throw him in center for now. Okay, more commons. I still gotta fill out this bullpen. I only have one gold guy in my bullpen. Sam Dyson. All right, we'll take that. We'll throw Sam Dyson in there. We'll put him in there for Tyler Kinley. Only 2 more bullpen spots really to go that I need. Not gonna worry about any of those other guys. Keep going here. Bronze Matt Albers. We'll throw him in the bullpen right here for Jacob Rami. I'm not sure who that guy is. I didn't even see who the rest of the guys I pulled were. Oh well, I just know they were bronzes. Another bronze, Jesus Aguilar. That'd be a good guy to throw in the lineup right now if I could find a spot for him. So we're gonna go ahead and put him on the bench for now and see if maybe I can fit him in the lineup. Joe Ross, starting pitcher. Do I want to add him to the rotation? Maybe for John Lamb? I think I do. All right, so John Lamb is out. Joe Ross is in. Okay, 5 packs to go. Hopefully there's something decent in the rest of these. Brandon Dixon, he's not very good. Nick Whitgren, we'll add him to the bullpen right here for Willie Peralta. I need to try to get as many good players as I can because Kyle is obviously a friggin' god. And, you know, only having 1 diamond isn't really... I'm not really confident that that's going to get the job done for me. Bronze catcher, Wilkin Castillo. He's got a pretty high price for a bronze. Jerkson Profar. We'll put Jerkson Profar on the bench, I guess. All right, for Max Moroff. All right, well, there we go. We got 3 packs remaining. Come on, baby. Give me something good here. Give me something good. We got a silver. We got Robinson Cano for second base. All right, I'll take that, actually. Robinson Cano for second base. We're going to go ahead and add him to the lineup. We're going to remove Starlin Castro. We're going to get more power in there, so that's good. All right, Cano is on the squad. 2 packs remaining. Hopefully there's something decent in these last few packs. Starting pitcher, another reliever, Justin Bour. Justin Bour would be a good lefty bench bat, so we'll go ahead and take out... I guess... Maybe Ronald Guzman, because Justin Bour's got him beat in almost every category right now. But he is playing down to a 70, so maybe not. I don't know. 1 pack left. Let's see who it is. Who do we got? Anybody good? Another bronze. Mitch Moreland, not a bad lefty to have, so we'll go ahead and put him in the bench for Tyler O'Neill, I guess. Or maybe we'll think about putting Tyler O'Neill in center field or something. We'll just go ahead and put him in. We'll just remember that we have Mitch Moreland. I think this is the lineup I'm going to go with. Yordan Alvarez in left field, Stanton in right, Tyler O'Neill in center, Ryan Zimmerman at third, Jesus at first with Robbie Cano and Castro in the middle infield, and then we got Robbins and Chirinos behind the dish. The rotation, honestly, is terrible. We've got Caleb Smith is the only silver we got, and we only have a gold in the bullpen. The rest is just a bunch of bronzes that aren't very good. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see if this team is going to have what it takes to beat Kyle. I am excited that I pulled Stanton, and I hope that he's going to be the difference maker for me, but we'll just have to wait and see, boys.
I was telling him, Cougs, I wasn't left very satisfied after our last video, you know? It almost felt like I escaped with the win. You know, like I was the one who got lucky. It was just tough, you know? I mean, we got the win, but it wasn't how I wanted it to be. So I gave them my word that this time will be different, regardless of my team.
We'll see. I mean, hey, I got some goons on my team. I don't have like diamonds or a lot of diamonds or anything like that.
Let's
but I got
see who this man has.
I got some goons. Let's see. At
least he has Clay Buchholz. He has Yordan Alvarez. He has Tyler O'Neill. He has Robinson. This man has a squad. This guy could go into DD and immediately get a World Series run. Yeah. I mean,
We'll see.
you would be intimidating with this team.
Yeah, I think people would kind of,
They may
be a
offer the
little,
friendly.
yeah,
They
they
may
might be a
offer
little
it.
bit hesitant, be like, dude, do I want to play this out? I don't actually know.
All right, good luck, brother.
Yeah, you too, you too. How many times have you gone 12-0?
Well, right now I have an 11-0 waiting for me for when this game's done, but I don't play a lot of BR, so I have won 12-0, and it was on stream. So realistically, it's like I have like 100, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's two hard outs considering those are the only two guys that know how to swing a bat on my team. So we're gonna have to try to work around it.
It's all good.
I noticed you got that Cougs banner in the right. It's looking nice. I love it.
It looks clean. I think I got, out of all of the partner ones, I think I got the best looking one.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you do, but I am gonna say you do.
Oh boy, oh god.
It's the palm trees. It represents California very well.
Yes, sir. You already know.
That's my boy Jesus Aguilar. I'm just gonna go ahead and put him on the map today in this video.
Yeah, let him know.
Yeah.
He was a silver at the beginning of the year, right?
I believe so. I mean, shoot, coming into this year, you thought he was gonna have another monster year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't pan out that way.
Clay Buckles. This is outside slider's favorite player.
Yes, it is. CJ loves Clay Buckled. Now, I don't know if you know this, Cougs. Did you know Outside Slider was my very first viewer on Twitch?
No, I did not.
He was my very first viewer. He was my very first mod. He showed me the ropes on everything. I owe that guy the world.
He's a good guy. Ooh, man. 3 hard outs.
All right.
Everybody loves the show.
See, now I was upset about my starting lineup, but one thing I got to remember throughout the game is that you do have Clay Buckholz pitching.
Yeah, my bullpen is definitely not my strong point either. Oh,
and then Correa does that. All right.
Oh man.
All right, we're gonna have to see where this road takes us.
You're,
so far,
you're trying to get the win, dude. I haven't played in 5 days. You can't let me do this, Kyle.
See, guys, when I open a pack, I get Joey Wendell or I get Sandy Leone. This man packs a silver with 84 contact and 96 power.
Yes, sir. Put some respect on Jordan's name.
Mr. Jordan. He's been going off in the majors, man.
Yes, sir. What does he have? Didn't he have like, how many home runs did he have last month? Some crazy number?
Shoot. I mean, I know he had, I think it was 4 games in a row where he had a home run, and then sprinkle in some other games. I don't want to misquote it because I don't want to misjudge a god, but he had a lot.
Yeah, he had a good amount. Oh my god, no check swing, no discipline though.
We're going to make sure he doesn't have any this game.
All right, well, here's Giancarlo.
Look at this man packing Giancarlo Stanton.
Woo.
And he gets a single. We'll live with it. I mean, it's not a 2-run.
You know, that bat just resulting in a single in you know, this situation, I'm pretty sure you'll live with that.
Yeah, I will. Boy, Jesus. If I'm not going to put him on the map, Cougs is.
Let's see if he does the same thing for me as he did for you, dude. I would like that a lot right now.
Don't sleep on my man Matt Shoemaker, dude. I'm gonna be painting corners with him.
I felt so bad when Shoemaker got injured this year because he used to be on the Angels, and I was, I root for the guy, but he was off to a really good start, and then it just the injury kicked in, man.
It really sucks. What's funny is that he's actually, I used to play a lot of DFS a couple years back, and he was one of the most slept on guys to use in DFS, man. He was always priced pretty low.
Yeah.
And on the Angels, shoot, he was just reliable, and he had some strikeout upside. So I was a pretty big Matt Shoemaker fan. A lot of it had to, dude.
That was a great pitch. But damn, warning track power. I should just wear shelfies and merch. Yeah. No, yeah, he was almost Rookie of the Year, or did he win Rookie of the Year that one season with the Angels, 2015?
Did he win Rookie of the Year? I don't think he did.
He was right there.
All right, we'll take that.
If he didn't win, he was second. I can't remember.
Yeah, because I feel like I would have remembered if he won Rookie of the Year, but
yeah. I
mean, don't quote me. I could be wrong. I'm wrong very often in my life, but I think he did not win it.
I'll believe you. I'll allow it.
Okay, see, I don't even know who we have up now. I think this is some guy we picked up at Whole Foods and just took him. Okay, it's Zach Cozart. Oh, okay. So not Whole Foods. We got him at Target.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of a guy who loves to be injured.
Yeah, Cozart, he's had some rough goes.
Yeah.
And then Mike Trout now has like an MRI on his leg or something.
Do we know what's
or his
happening with
thigh. The last I checked, he was still day to day, so I don't think he's playing today.
Okay.
But man, dude, that's the Angels. Like, that's the definition of the Angels' last few years. It's just injuries and no pitching.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just
guys like Garrett Richards too. Like, it seems like he's never been able to catch a break with injuries.
Well, he's on the Padres now, and
is he really?
Yeah, but like he had that really good breakout season, I think in 2014, I don't remember, and
God, we can't keep
he got hurt in like August, and it sucked to see him go down.
Yeah. Wow, on the Padres, huh? Was he a free agent or did he get traded?
Pretty sure he was a free agent.
Okay. It just feels like all the guys on my team don't have enough pop to get it out of here.
Know.
It's like I'm squaring it up how I want to.
This is a friendly, so I think.
Yeah, it should be a little better.
Effect.
Actually, I did get under that one.
And also, though, since this isn't in ranked, the wind is in effect. It's 6 miles an hour blowing in.
Oh, we forgot about that, man.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't played a friendly in a while. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna have to battle with that.
I really wish they could just take that out of friendlies.
It just seems like there's some solutions that seem simpler than they must be. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not my place to talk about it. I just like to see everybody having fun, and hopefully this game someday gets to the point where we're all having fun.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner rather than later too.
Yeah, I would have a lot more fun per se if I had a run, but we're just gonna.
Because I've been having a lot of fun on the game this year, like way more than I did last year. But after patch 113, like I don't know, man, it's just so noticeably different that I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, it's easy to have fun in the game because the content is just so great. I mean, like, as a Giants fan, I could build an all-time Giants lineup, and it could be stacked. I mean, I realistically could play ranked seasons with a all-Giants lineup, right? And just that in itself, it's fun, dude. Like, playing with Matt Williams, playing with Willie Mays, that's all fun. But when you're a competitive guy, it's so hard to know that you're actually getting punished sometimes for putting in the correct inputs. It's really tough. Especially when you're trying to climb the leaderboards and stuff, because shoot, I'll have a day where I win 7 in a row, and then I'll have a game where I'm just squaring up everything against a pitcher that I like to face, and I may not get a run. And my opponent could get 5 runs off of early and late hits, and I drop six spots in the standings. You know, it's just it's tough sometimes, man. And I know there's guys like Rebel and a lot of my friends, DGOS and all them, that they all say the same thing, you know. It's just tough because everybody's grinding, everybody's trying to be as optimistic as you can about it, trying to climb their leaderboards. And shoot, I get 2 texts a day from some of these guys saying, "Man, I'm about to give up. I'm losing hope in this game," you know.
Yeah. A question I have that will go for like a lot of top players is, you know, obviously the biggest complaints that I see are that the user input is being rewarded in the wrong way. Like, if you have bad user input, a lot of the times it feels like you're getting rewarded more than somebody who's putting in the good user input.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my question is, like, how do you balance the fact, like, if you get good user input and you get line drive after line drive out after line drive out, and you know, you just keep lining out, like, if that didn't happen, technically, if a good player versus a good player is going to be playing, wouldn't the games end up being like, you know, just like 20-20, like just huge run differentials and stuff like that? Like, or not run differentials, but just huge run games. Like, is that something you guys want, or do you care? Or, I mean,
see, that's honestly a really, really good question, because in every other game, like, there's games that we've liked, like 2015 and 2016, right? Where it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It's not like we were scoring 15 runs or whatever, but it still felt like we were being rewarded more for our hits. And whether it's because the hitting was harder back then and it was harder to square up a ball, and that's what made it to where we felt like we were getting rewarded for our good inputs or not, at that time it just felt right. And I think maybe the difference is that this game allows you to make hard contact sometimes when you're not supposed to, and that hard contact gets caught, so you feel like you're smashing the ball, and in reality, you may like those 101 mile per hour late hits per se. You know what I mean? The game often lets you hit the ball hard. So when you're hitting the ball hard, you feel like you're having the at bat that you want to have. In all of these lineouts and stuff, it's kind of like a tease. You know what I mean? You feel like you're not getting rewarded for anything. So a better way to put that is we don't want it to be 2020, and we don't want to be rewarded for every single thing. But just having these games where you have no runs and you're squaring up everything, it just doesn't add up because it becomes all RNG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If some good goods are better than other good goods with the same pitch type and everything like that, it all comes down to RNG. You know, it's some of these are home runs, some of them are outs, and it's just all of a flip of a coin at that point. Especially when you have such an uptick of bloop hits, infield hits, user errors, because now your opponents are given more opportunities to score instead of you if you're outplaying them. You know?
So another question I have is, let's say that you have the same thing with like the good user input. You line out like, you know, so many times a game. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, and I don't want to just throw out a number out there, but like, let's say you line out like, you know, 65% of the time. It might even be higher than that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you be okay if the game was like that still, but then the late hits and like the bloop hits just weren't rewarded very often at all?
Yes and no. The reason why I would be is because if I'm lining out, at least my opponent isn't getting runs off of BS. At least my opponent still has to earn their runs. So here's my way to put it. At least my pitching can cancel out that. You know what I mean? I can hold my opponents to 0 runs if there's no... I mean, the objective when you're pitching to somebody is to try to jam them and get them to make weak contact, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you're pitching well, you're more likely to give up those blue hits. That's just... It's unfortunate, but that's the case. So with those eliminated, yeah, I would feel a lot better because at least my pitching still holds significance in my game.
Okay. Yeah, it's always been an interesting,
it is
like,
tough right now.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Nobody can hit.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I see everybody saying on Twitter, it's like, oh, like, or not everybody, but, you know, like, the people that don't get it saying, like, oh, all these top players, they just want home runs every single at-bat. It's like, that's not the case. No. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants MLB 18.
Exactly.
Exactly. Again. Like, people just want... Like, the biggest thing for me is, like, I used to play old Call of Duty game battles matches back in the day, and, like, you know, I would play people who were better than me, and I would lose, and obviously I'd be upset that I lost, but I always be like, okay, well, what did they do better than me? How can I actually, like, do something better? When you're doing stuff that you actually feel like should be, like, making you better, you should see the results out of that. It sucks in the show when you just don't understand how you could do anything differently to result in something.
See,
like,
that's
you know,
it's so good that you brought that up because it's really a dual-edged sword because you have guys that should be practicing to get better, right? Like for an example, there's some guys that'll come in and they'll beat me while I'm streaming, and it may be from total BS, right? But in their head, after they beat me, it's like, oh, I just beat the second best player in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go on a roll. I don't got to work on anything. And in reality, that doesn't help them because they don't feel the need to try to improve in specific fields. They feel that they've reached their peak, and they're not going to practice. You know what I mean? They're ready for the big show now. And the way it impacts us in a negative way is that I can have a game where, I had a discussion like this with Digos just the other day. I lost 3 games in a row, or it was 2 games in a row, and I won one by the hair of my chin. But I was hitting screamers, absolute screamers, right? And I found myself saying, "Oh, that's game. That's game."
I'm putting Jesus on the map.
Yep, he is putting Jesus on the map. I said I would, but
I got to it first.
Okay, but like I was saying, so I had a conversation, and I found myself saying, "Hey, Dilly, like I'm in a huge slump right now." And oh my gosh,
Oh my God, what's going on?
time to get the bullpen warm.
Here we go.
Who was that?
Shoemaker. That's Robinson Chirinos, bro.
Oh, okay. Hey, you got a little bit of pop. You got a little bit of pop. I got to be a little more careful against those
That
guys.
was a power swing too. I perfectly
Oh, really?
that one.
I think maybe I should probably be doing that. Shoot, my guy's got no pop. Okay,
no pop.
But yeah, I found myself saying, dude, like I'm in a huge slump right now. But in reality, I'm getting a bunch of good squared ups. You know what I mean? I'm locked in hitting. It's just based on the result, I'm assuming I'm in a slump. And that's what's messed up, because it's causing me to make adjustments. And in reality, I'm becoming a worse hitter trying to make these adjustments to get hits. I think Shoemaker's gone.
Maddie gotta go. No, I feel you. Like, that's just the big. Oh, okay. So you got a gold out of the pen.
I did get a gold out of the pen, yeah.
That's good. Was that your topper?
No, Correa was my topper.
Okay. Yeah, mine's David Robertson.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, but no, yeah, like as long as any game can kind of like, as long as you can pinpoint what you're doing wrong and then you make the adjustment to fix it, like that should be enough right there.
Yeah.
Like it'll take time, it'll take practice, and it's not gonna happen overnight. But as long as you know what the issue is and how to correct it, you can go and do that. With the show, sometimes I feel like that is not the case.
Exactly.
The game just, it doesn't always reward you for what you're supposed to do. And obviously baseball is an imperfect sport. Like, you know, you fail more times than you succeed. But, you know, still, it's like real life baseball and this are they're going to be two separate things. And I feel like there has to be a balance there that I don't think the show is quite at.
Yeah.
So,
no.
Hopefully they can figure it out. And I don't know if it'll happen this year or if we'll have to wait till 20 or what, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's not, because people are going to complain no matter what. People are going to have issues with the game no matter what. But as long as you can maintain a healthy relationship with your competitive community as well as your like more casual community, I think that's all you need to do. And right now, with the gameplay being the way it is for the competitive side of things, like I don't really think that relationship is there, even though like they're trying to do better. And I don't know, man. Like I just feel like there's at some point something has got to be different.
Yeah, and I agree with everything you're saying, because it seems like whenever there's an adjustment being made, either the competitive side is getting ignored or the casual side's being ignored. You know what I mean? It's hard. It seems like it's been hard for them to get a good mix of kind of helping everybody. And I mean, I'm not trying to be biased, because it doesn't even have to be me. It could be Rebel, it could be Gunsky, it could be one of those guys. But they need to get somebody in there to try these games, to give them up close in person feedback on some of these games before they release, or you know what I mean? Just there's so many things that I feel like can be done to test it out, to make sure none of this stuff can go wrong, you know? And maybe it's naive to say that. Maybe it's a little harder than to just bring them in. But I just think they could be so far ahead.
Really beneficial.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that I wanted to touch on that you were saying is that when it comes to the adjustments, right? Making adjustments in game and all that, seeing what you're doing wrong, that was where part of the skill gap like lied before. Because you could be getting outplayed a little bit, and if you know the game better, and if you know what adjustments you need to make and stuff like that, you can adjust mid-game and find a way to beat your opponent still. That's not a thing right now, you know? Like, you can see what you're doing wrong, you could fix it, and you may not be doing anything wrong. You know, that's just the case right now, and it sucks, but it's true.
What we got now? Another question. Did you hear about the MLB esport thing in China?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I just saw the headline. I didn't really read into it too much. Like, did you?
I more like heard about it through a friend.
Yeah.
a lot of the top players reacting negatively to it, and that is not at all how I reacted to it. To me, it's that they're testing it out to see how it may go, and
oh my God!
There we go, baby. Let's go ahead and silence the crowd up, okay? Lomo off the bench. I told you, boys. I told you. That lefty bet off the bench. Let's go. Let's go.
Hurts. All right, I think Nick Whitgren is probably to his end.
All right, guys.
Lockdown pen.
We needed that. We needed that boost. Now we got our boy Correa. We needed that bad. Maybe for this video, I'll skip the first 3 innings and just skip to the
go to what you want to see.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as the esports thing, to me, any type of thing like that is improvement, you know?
No, I agree.
Oh, Lord.
Nice, good turn.
Well, at least it happened after the home run. But yeah, when it comes to that stuff, I think anything's improvement. And I used to really that used to be all I really thought about, was just when the game would go esports, how that would go and stuff like that. And it's like, man, as much as it sucks to say, like, I really don't even think about it anymore. So when I do see something like that, I get a little excited. I'm focused on making content and all that, you know, and trying to make something out of nothing right now. And I've kind of written off the esports thing as a whole after being so optimistic for it. And so seeing something like that is always, I don't get my hopes up, but to me it's exciting. Other people feel disrespected.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, I don't really actually know how much involvement SDS has in that. I didn't hear anything about it from them or anything like that, so I don't really know exactly like what their involvement is, if there is any, or if they're just starting their own little league over there in China doing their thing. But I mean, I'm really curious to see what this game would look like on an esports scale, and even like just the fact that, you know, it will get more eyes and more attention over there.
Yep.
They can at least gauge how the reaction is and then go from there, being like, hey, maybe this is something that we want to kind of pursue. Because I would absolutely love for MLB The Show at some point to be esports related and just have kind of a presence in some places.
Of course,
because
man.
I would love to be involved in any way I can, whether that's being in the booth commentating a game or something like that. Like, I don't care. I just think that,
you know, there'd be a spot for you somewhere, you know? Like, I mean, you're such a big part of the community. Like, if esports is just as beneficial to you as it is to people like me, you know? Like, it's...
Yeah, I just want to see what the space would be like.
Exactly.
Because, you know, you see Madden and 2K, and like, you know, people always say like, I mean, MLB can't go esports because of the gameplay and stuff. It's like, I hear about Madden and 2K issues every single year,
all the time.
Why is MLB any different? Like,
yeah. No, those games have just as many issues. Do you want to know the issue that does not get talked about at all, that I think is just such a huge detriment to the growth of MLB?
Sure. As Giancarlo goes to the friggin' gap.
Oh, get it in. Get it in. Get it in, Correa. Get it in, Correa. Get it in, Correa. Okay. Tie game. It's not good. One thing that never gets talked about is that the difference between this game and all those other sports games is that all those other sports games are on Xbox as well.
Mm-hmm.
That limits the growth so much.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not naive. I know that's a problem we may not be able to get around because of Sony and all that stuff. But just dividing that community in half, it's just a disadvantage to all other games. Every other sports game you could play on both consoles, you know? And
yeah.
I never thought about that, but you look at Twitch, you look at the numbers, and that's why we have less. You know, there's a whole group of a console that's not involved in it. They most likely don't watch, you know? It's just, that's one thing that I've always thought about.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that it alienates a whole entire section of baseball fans, just it makes it rough. And like, you can only watch, for me, like, There's games that I can watch that I don't want to play, but most of the time, yeah, I'm surprised that was foul. Most of the time, I've at least tried the game. Like Destiny, I can't play that game, but I sometimes really enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Fortnite is the same way. Like I don't like playing Fortnite, but I like watching it mainly because I like the streamers and the personalities.
Yeah.
But like MLB The Show, I feel like if you don't have the game or you haven't played it or whatever, like I don't feel like you actually can get that invested in watching the game. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it's really difficult to break in there.
Yeah, I agree. And it's I mean, I think a part of it is that, oh, I'm sorry about that. A part of it is that baseball's not that exciting to people who don't like baseball, you know? Like simply put, that's just how it is. I mean, if somebody doesn't have a baseball game, there's a good chance that they don't like baseball. So they're not going to be on Twitch. Or, I mean, they may like baseball, but not enough to be on Twitch watching somebody else play it, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nah, you good. You good.
That's a lucky break. That's 2 very lucky breaks. So
Well, it's okay. There's still a lot of game left.
yeah, there is.
Wow, that was ripped.
Yeah, that was. Who is this right now? It's Mesoraco? Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm gonna go to the bullpen real quick.
Hey, Cougs, is it cool if I just go deep with him real quick? Do you mind?
Yeah, what's up, bro? Here, fastball right down the middle. Here you go.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I don't have any confidence with this guy.
You don't want that. You don't want to let that creep in.
Yep, not at all. Oh God.
Oof.
All right, and you actually did go.
And I.
Oh my God, that thing floated.
Yikes! And that was a moonshot too.
Yeah, that one ain't coming back. Just leave him wherever he goes.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
go ahead and.
Sewald.
Can we get the ambulance to check on that fan?
Oh my God! Stop!
Sometimes you just get into God mode, boys. Sometimes you get into God mode.
Now I know how the other people that play you feel whenever these big tournaments are going on, dude. It's like the whole chat. How does he do it? Now I get it.
That's a pretty cool feeling. I'm not gonna lie. And oh, dude, but that ball. How does that ball go out? Cougs. You're gonna get to see that. You're gonna get to see that on the video.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Let's try lefty, see if that changes anything.
Who on earth is this man?
James Pazos.
He's throwing a little bit of funkiness.
Damn, this game went from tied to blowout real quick.
Now I want to ask you about Cleveland, dude. How the hell was that?
Yes, sir. It's a lot different than California.
Is it?
Oh, dude, you have no idea. You like California, you kind of the vibe is pretty easy to see and get. Cleveland, I get there and it was unlike any place I'd ever been. Truthfully.
Really?
Like it was like most of the time we were there, we were doing stuff, so we spent a lot of our time in like the downtown area where the baseball stadium and the football stadium and everything is. Like that's where we spent a majority of our time, and that whole area was pretty cool. Like there was a lot of good restaurants, good bars, you know, just it was a cool area. Once you go a couple blocks outside of that downtown area, it's just not really somewhere I'd like to hang out very much.
It's
like
just,
it's just
is it dead?
It's dead. It looks like it's.
Yeah,
like I'm not trying to just like,
I
make Cleveland look bad or anything, but like coming from somebody, like coming from where I live, and just you know you can kind of you can get from somebody who lives in California, just like
no, I get it. We're spoiled, bro. We're spoiled living
we
here.
are spoiled hard.
Damn. See, that ball.
You never know with my
with
freaking center fielder.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ball is going with anybody above 6 power. But
there was a lot of boarded up. There was a lot of like boarded up windows and like buildings that looked abandoned and stuff like that, and I was like, wow.
You were in 8 Mile.
Like, as close as you can get.
Hey man, it still had to have been the experience of a fucking lifetime though.
Oh, it was great. Like the All-Star game was a lot of fun. The Derby was incredible. With
dude, that Derby! Oh my god.
Dude, it was wild. I never like. I've always watched the Derby in person, or I mean, on TV and stuff like that. And then when I've gone to the Derby the last 2 years, like I can confidently say I've been to so many different sporting events. I've been to football games, basketball games, playoff playoff games of a couple different sports. Like the home run derby is the most fun. Oh boy.
Hey,
The home
hey,
run
I got
derby
one too.
is-
We're good.
The derby is absolutely the most fun I've ever had at a sporting event, and
Even
it's
more
number
than a-
one and number two by me.
Really? Even more than
Yeah.
a playoff game per se?
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
not
I
that
went to
you
an
get to see
Angels-
any. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that.
I went to an Angels playoff game when they won the division in 2014. They lost to the Royals in the
They got swept.
DS. Yep. But I went to
Who-
a World
just-
Series game last year.
Just curious, who won in 2014 the World Series? Because
Giants.
Oh,
just
okay, it was the
that team. You know.
yeah, it was the Giants.
I
thought they were
lost
in-
to the
I
Angels
thought
in
they were in
2002.
2000.
Just curious.
All right, guys. I got it. I'm gonna head off. We're gonna end the video here.
Run it back.
Troy lost, Benji Molina. I still
The good
have
old
nightmares
days.
about it. Don't worry.
But yeah, the Derby is just insane, man. It's if you ever get a chance to go, like next year's in Dodger Stadium, so obviously
Oh.
whether I go with the show again or whether I just whatever, I'll be there, and it's so much fun.
Wow. No, I mean it sounds freaking incredible, and I mean just watching it on TV, knowing you. Oh,
Okay.
he said okay. We go ahead
had
and turn that, baby. Let's go. That was gross. I didn't know Juan Nicasio was Andrelton Simmons, but
Yeah,
we'll take it.
it's all good.
Yeah, man, just knowing you guys were there while watching it, it's like, man, just keeping that in mind. It's like these guys are actually just experiencing one of the, I mean, I don't know how a derby is going to top like that round with Jock and Vlad, you know, like.
What was it, like 3 swing offs? Like it
Yeah.
was just one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And it's like I wanted Vlad to win so bad, but I
Yeah.
found myself rooting for Jock too, just
Yep,
to see how
exactly.
long the round could go.
It was just
So-
well, for me it was like, oh, Vlad hit 29. It was like, or was it 30 in that first round
I
with
think
Jock?
at 29.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it was 29-29. But it was like, oh, he hit 29, and it was like, nice, like that's so awesome. And then all of a sudden, my thinking's like, well, can Jock beat it? You know? And then it was like, let's go, Jock. Let's see if you could beat it. And you
Yeah, right?
you just want to see like history over and over again, you know?
Yeah.
Get greedy.
Now, question: who do you? Pete Alonso won with the bracket being the way it was.
Oh,
but who do you,
dude,
who do you
Vlad's
think
the
was
champ of that derby. Come
Thank
on.
you.
Come on.
Thank you.
I don't think anybody will disagree with that. I mean,
Oh, you'd be surprised, bro.
well, what did oh, he did win $1 million, huh? Alonso?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was going to say as long as you were the most entertaining, but that once a mil comes
actually-
into it.
I still have comments in my YouTube section, or YouTube comments in the section saying like, why would Pete Alonso not be the champion? Vladimir Guerrero didn't even deserve to be there. I'm like, okay, you're really
Okay,
still
that's-
bringing up the fact that he didn't deserve to be there, but he put on the greatest individual home run derby performance the game has ever seen.
As soon as he hit that first 468, you should not talk about that anymore because it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's
okay.
just-
Whoa, what's happening?
Oh, bro,
Dude, my guy,
Oh my God.
yeah, I don't know if that has to do with, I don't know what that was. I didn't touch nothing. He like went back to third after already being close to home. That was so
I don't know what
strange.
he was doing right there. He wanted out. Oh my God, dude, what is going on?
Steven Piscotty, baby, let's go.
I gotta get
Let's
James
go.
out of here, bro.
Yeah,
It's
James.
11-3. This is what you probably expected to
Yikes.
happen in the last time.
It is. I expected it more. And if you told me that we were gonna play 2 times, and one of them was gonna be 11-3, and the other one was gonna be what the score was, I wouldn't think my pack and play with 7 bronzes was gonna be when I had 11.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And that
This
was
is
on Hall of Fame
definitely
too,
a
right?
surprise.
That game.
Yeah, both of our games have been Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
God dang it, man! I was so excited with my Giancarlo pull. I was
Yeah.
like, I might
Dude,
have this.
I seen you get that pull before I even like started, and I was like, I know how this is gonna go. I just immediately knew.
I mean, the biggest thing for me is I just made a little bit of stubs back off of the pack
Yeah,
opening.
absolutely.
I have Cal and I have Wagner. I still gotta buy McCutcheon to get that voucher. So
Yep. Yeah, I don't have any of those. I mean, I have Billy, but so who's your favorite player to use right now?
Alomar,
Alcides Escobar. Oh my lord.
Alomar, Jose Bautista.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
I do remember you
he's
saying
still
that.
my boy. Alamar's probably like my favorite. Then of course Willie, and they just they're about to announce all the 5th inning guys coming up here. I think tomorrow.
But they said they were gonna release one today, right?
Yeah, it's Bob Gibson.
Oh, it's Bob Gibson.
Yeah, he's one of the 3.
Oh man, that's great news.
He's gonna be
that's
so
very
hard to
good
hit.
news. Yeah,
because he should have been hard to hit last year, but with the pitch speeds and the way the game was last year, like he just was completely ineffective.
When they teased his stats last year, I was like, that's gonna be the best pitcher ever in MLB The Show history.
Yep, not even close.
He just was irrelevant.
Yeah,
I mean, you.
Get guys
No,
like
but that
Don Sutton and Oral Hershiser.
Mike Scott.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it's crazy.
Man, I was so anti MLB 18, man.
Me too.
Like so much. I was only playing regs. I was playing wagers. I didn't want to touch Immortals. It was so ridiculous. Everybody having the same exact team. Like this year, all the teams I see are. I mean, obviously you have the same base. Is that the slowest stretch ever in history?
I think so.
Geez.
I think
if I were you, I'd be stealing with the 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go here.
Yeah, that is.
Still almost
that just shouldn't be a thing. That's a 40 speed and it's like not even close. That is hilarious. You're supposed to swing at that in the inning.
Oh no!
Just so you know for next time.
Okay. We want to do it again?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Okay. Oh my God! It actually gave me a full swing. Are you serious?
That's Giancarlo, dude. He's a bum. He's no Zach Cozart.
Yeah, you're right. Jesus, he's no freaking Michael Taylor.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here at least I get to use my gold.
Yeah, he's always been tough for me to hit.
Knuckle curve has like not a lot of break, but it's just so quick.
It is very, very quick. Yeah, I'm happy to hear about that Bob Gibson now because I could definitely use a replacement for Nolan Ryan. He's just god awful.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Nolan, I'm very hit or miss with. I still can't hit him at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that for you. Once you get the approach down on him, you'll be hitting him just fine. We'll have a little lab session.
Hell yeah. Please. Thank you.
Once I move into the house, we'll be all good.
Oh,
be able to lab all the time, dude.
100%.
I got my little corner spot ready.
Yeah, you got your spot in the kitchen, your little 1x1.
Exactly. All I need is to be right next to the fridge. I'll have my White Claws.
Hell yeah,
we'll
dude!
good.
I drank so many White Claws this weekend. I felt like such a frat boy.
Kooks, I swear to God, it was the funniest thing. So when I was buying my table for the PC and stuff, right? Me and my girl went to Target and like my family was gone in Japan and stuff like that. So we were like, we'll grab a couple drinks and we'll hang out and drink a little bit. And she saw the White Claws and we both love mango. And so she was like, let's try these. And dude, I had never heard of them. I had never seen them, nothing. So we got those, we killed them. They were amazing. And I swear the next day I started seeing posts about White Claws. I see all you guys talking about them. I was like, what the hell? It was almost like there was a midnight release for them and everybody was on them.
Yeah.
I had never heard of them before.
Yeah,
but they're delicious.
There was this like video this guy made, this comedian guy, about White Claws and like just like basically like making fun of people who drink White Claws and stuff they say. And yeah, it's become a meme at this point. But I had so many this weekend. I had all the different flavors too because we got like variety packs. We got like.
What's the best?
For me, I like the grapefruit one.
Grapefruit, okay. That sounds like it would be delicious.
I don't like the black cherry.
See, that's the one I'm seeing a lot of people drink.
I think it's the most common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of it. There was also like a lemon lime and a mango, I think. Yeah, the mango one's the only one I've had, and it's delicious. It's really good. I don't know, man.
How are you liking your new spot? Are you in? Are you settled in now?
Oh no, not even close. I don't have a single piece of furniture in there yet.
Okay.
Because I went to Cleveland, and then I went on this trip with my friends, and then this weekend I'm going to Vegas. So like, but once that's done, I should be like done with all these little trips, and I should be able to just kind of get everything going towards that. Because right now it's just literally empty space that I'm paying for. So I'm like, I want to
follow your dreams, guys. You can go to the All-Star game. You can have your own apartment. You can move in with me. You could let me live in your corner spot in your kitchen, and
sick.
you can go to Vegas and do all these trips anytime you want.
It's gonna be
That's
lit.
fucking dope, though, man. It's so sick to hear that you get to do all that stuff. Like, I mean, it's summer too, so I mean, it's the perfect time to get all that stuff done.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I mean, I go to Vegas all the time. I go to Vegas like probably like 4 times.
Oh, really?
A year. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I've only been once, man, and I wasn't even with friends. I was with family, so I haven't even gotten to.
Were you at least 21?
Gotten to. Yeah, I was 21. Yeah, it was this February I went.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Oh, but I had the flu too.
Oh, that's
It didn't
trash.
stop me from drinking 9,000 whiskey sours, but I did have the flu. It didn't stop me from gambling my life savings either. Actually, I ran a table. I played a lot of poker, and I brought home 1,400 from No Limit. So I gambled a lot, but I actually came home a winner for once.
That's good. I just don't have the patience for playing tables, like blackjack, poker. Like, you have to sit there for a while if you really want to make it.
Yeah.
Like
Well, not blackjack. Blackjack, if you're reckless, you can. But poker, if you're not patient, don't even go. You know what I mean? Because you're just gonna lose your money.
My friend's a big poker guy. He goes, and whenever we go, he just kind of, he's like, all right, I'll see you guys later tonight, and he just goes and plays at freaking Mandalay Bay.
Spends like 6 hours there. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I just like playing slots, dude. I just walk around.
Oh, really?
I just drop $20 in and then see what I get out of it. And
you're crazy.
I've won
man.
like $200 multiple times off 20. Like, I just
really.
Yeah, dude. I get lucky on slots, but I don't do it that much. So that's why I just kind of I pick and choose.
No wonder why you're pulling John Carlos Stanton's in your pack and plays. This guy's just lucky, dude.
Feels good.
We have gotten so many BS hits this game. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, this is like a BR game.
Yeah.
Please don't hit a home run. Let's just keep it at.
I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna.
No.
Remember how I called the Devin Mesoraco one, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got to give me a pitch easier to hit than that. I can't hit that one out.
All right, here you
go. We'll just do it another time, man. It's all good.
We'll get another video at some point.
Yeah. You know, your guys are gonna watch this too. Let's keep it cool. We'll just keep it at 8.
8-run comeback. Here we go. This is how it starts.
Dude, let me say this right now. If you do this, I will go with you to the All-Star game, and I will pay for your home run derby ticket if you don't go with SDS.
Okay, fair enough.
If you
Let's
come
go.
back.
I'm locked in. I'm late on a sinker. I hate sinkers, dude.
Yeah, they're not ideal. And you're facing Tony Barnett too, so it should be a little easier.
Here we go.
Oh no!
One at a
What
time.
have I done?
One at a time. We've awoken the
I'm about
dog.
to lose $2,000.
The beast is out. All right, here we go. Top of the order. How was that rolled over? What? Sometimes that contact result really doesn't add up.
Ever. On stream, I was so confused because I thought I squared one up perfectly, right? And it was a deep line out. So I was like, man, that is brutal. I was like, I don't know where I missed that. And then so I see it and my PCI is like above it. So I was like, oh, I guess I did miss it. And then like 5 seconds later, I was like, but wait, why did it do that then? If I was on top of it, why on earth is it a deep fly out?
This makes no sense.
Just really confusing. That makes sense.
Nope. Oh my god. You'll love to see it.
I do.
All right, well, let's see if the boy. Wow, that was amazing contact.
Good squared up.
Yeah,
You just
right
got to
on.
be a little later and a little less on it.
Yeah,
and you got to man on first and second.
Look at that. All right, let's see if my diamond can get it done. Does he? I think he does. Let's go, Giancarlo. At least you did something for me. Nice catch by that
Must
lady
be
out
nice
there.
to get a diamond in the pack and play.
Yeah,
Must
just
be
early.
nice. I'm over here trying to hit home runs with JP and Sebia.
Hey, you hit more than me.
GG's. Nah.
GG, man.
GG's.
I only
That
lost
was
by
fun.
6.
That was
so we're okay
fun.
with that.
Man, after the first 3 innings, I was like, dude, you hit you got 2 runs. I lost. I'm not going to be able to score.
Yeah,
My boy Alex Claudio with the win. Devin Mesoraco, 3 for 4. I may have to put him on the main squad. Did I?
Yeah, you hit 2 with Mesoraco.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
GG.
GG's, Cougs.
Appreciate you doing this.
Yes, sir.
I'm out.
Yes, sir. All right, man.